Dave Tosh, Executive Director, Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center. Today I'm joined by Sue Lenke. Sue has been organizing our dances at the Senior Center since I've been here, and I've been here 9 years, so I think it goes back beyond that.
One more year before that.
About 10 years now, Sue's been organizing, and she's done a great job. How she finds all these live music bands, I'll never know, but she goes out and she finds really good talent. Some of them have been with us for a long time. Now, as I recall, Cleo told me that they've been coming here since the day we opened. In fact, I think he told me that they they played at the first dance that we held here when this building was built, and we had our first event.
That's what I understand.
Yeah. Cleo Gilstrap. A lot of people in town know Cleo. And so that's the name of the band, Double Deal. And whenever we have a special occasion, we typically call on them to play for us. But I wanted to say just a little bit more before I start asking Sue some questions. The dances at the Senior Center have been with us since day one. In fact, the reason they built the Senior Center was so they had more room to dance. They were meeting down at a small annex next to the YMCA years ago on Orondo, and the seniors approached the mayor and some of the other folks in town and said, we need a bigger senior center so we can have dances.
And you noticed a nice dance floor.
And we have the best dance floor in the valley, and there's another element to all that. Jen Phillips teaches dance lessons out here on Monday nights, and she assures us we have the best dance floor in the valley and has appreciated the fact that she can come out here and teach dance. So, Sue, tell the folks, what goes on at the dances, how does all that work? Right now we have, I think, 4 different bands that we rotate.
4 wonderful bands. 3 of them are local, Double Deal, Gary and Marv. And then She's Back is here all except the season of the winter. They go to Arizona. And then we have a wonderful band called Pressure Ridge from Tacoma. They have family here, so they have some roots here in Wenatchee. So we are extremely fortunate to have these good 4 bands.
And so you mentioned during the winter hours, or the winter time frame, it's going to be hard for Pressure Ridge to come here in the winter time, so we rotate.
Right. We don't ask them to come in the winter time. So we have the 2 other bands that play, and they play about every other week, depending on holidays.
So right now we have 2 dances a month. It's usually every
Correct.
Other week, but not always.
Right.
You can find the information in our newsletter. For those of you who don't see our newsletter, we have that posted on our website, and you can also find it on our Facebook page where we announce the dates. So we try to get those dates set at least 2 months ahead of time.
They're set through New Year's right now.
Yeah, so we're way ahead right now on our scheduling. We try to throw in some special events. We try to do a New Year's Eve dance. I think we'll probably be planning on that this year. We're going to plan a really nice Valentine's dance early part of next year. We try to work with a big band in Wenatchee. Now, they're not a regular here. Obviously, we can't get them all the time, but they've assured us that they're going to be coming out and playing for us when we really need them for a special event. So we'll see how we are able to work that into the schedule. So we've had a lot of our dancers have been coming here for a long period of time. They're still loving the fact that they can come out and dance to some really good music.
And it's good exercise too.
Yeah, there's exercise involved with the dancing. Right now it's Sunday afternoons from 2 to 4 when we do have a dance.
Correct. It starts at 2, then we have a break at 3, and we have refreshments, and then we go on till 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and we always look for a little bit of help with volunteers to help us with the dance, collecting the money and helping with some refreshments, things like that during the dance. I will say that we're charging $7 for members to come to the dances. And if you're not a member, we charge $10. But it's well worth it to become a member. And if you're going to be coming regularly, then it makes sense to pay the $7 as a member. So that's how they're working currently. We have some people that pay to come out and just sit down and listen to the music. They don't
Yeah,
necessarily
correct.
want
They
to.
can just, the music is out of this world. And listening to it is as great as dancing to it.
Yeah. So again, we've been very blessed to be able to find live music to play here, and they
Correct.
enjoy it too. The bands all enjoy coming here to play. So we reopened for dancing. I don't know, when was that? May? I think it was in May. We started the dances again.
Whenever, yeah.
Post COVID. And we've seen good attendance. We've got a lot of folks coming every single dance we have. They make it a point to come for that. And so I would say come out and join us for some really good live music dancing on Sunday afternoons. And I think we're going to maintain that schedule into the winter months as Sunday afternoons.
Right.
As things get, less daylight and people don't like driving at night.
And 2 to 4 is a wonderful time because it's daylight to come, it's after church, and it's daylight to come home.
And we try to organize these dances around Seahawks games too.
Oh,
Now, I won't
that's
go into a
right.
lot of detail, but if it happens that we have a dance during a Seahawks game, we attempt to have it on the TV in the
Correct.
back so people can kind of keep an eye on what's going on with the game.
Yes, the schedule was made out before the Seahawks schedule, so we accommodate both areas.
And who knows, if the Mariners get into the playoffs, and maybe
That's
getting
right.
people asking to have the Mariners games on Sunday afternoons, we could do that as well. Anyhow, we do have refreshments that are served at the intermission, at the dances, and people appreciate that. We have coffee, fresh coffee is made. So we try to
Water
take
is
care of
always available.
cold water, filtered water. Yep, we have all that available too. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, I
about
was
the
just
dances?
thinking, all of our bands are couples. Man and wife or singer and male and female singers, except one. She's back, is a gal, and she does a wonderful job. And we are so privileged to have these 4 groups.
Yeah, and we're privileged to have a great facility to host the dances.
Correct.
We have the dances on our dance floor, which is located in our social hall, and we obviously can seat, we can seat 75, 80 people without any problem at all. But typically our dances, we have 35, maybe 40, sometimes a little less than that, depends.
Just depends on what's going on, what the weather is like, what people are doing.
But I want to thank Sue for organizing these dances during the entire time I've been the executive director. It's a lot of work that she puts into it, and she's always on the lookout for new ideas and putting our special events like the New Year's Eve dance, and we're working on a Valentine's dance.
And we need to know that this is a community activity, that we want the community to be active. If you like to dance, if you like to listen to music, this is where to come on the Sunday afternoons.
Yep. Get out of the house and do something different.
That's right.
Yeah. So thank you, Sue. Appreciate your time today. And
I will mention that our next dance is the 18th of September with Pressure Ridge. And then we have 3 in October. And the one on October 30th will be a Halloween dance. So we will dress up in costume for Halloween.
And we have been known to have some great costumes show up for our costume dances. Yeah.
One couple who have since passed came one Halloween, and none of us knew who it was until they finally took their masks off. We did not know who they were.
I know who it was.
Yeah.
Harold and Carol Miller.
Carol,
And I
yes.
didn't recognize them either.
I know, that was a wonderful outfit.
So yeah.
And all of you, and all of you be aware of our New Year's Eve dance, which will feature Double Deal.
So thank you, Sue, for your time today.